Well, joining us now to talk more about this strike and how it can impact Western New York is Buffalo Niagara Film Commissioner Tim Clark. Tim, thanks so much for being here with us. We have been talking over the past several months, really a lot, and often, thankfully, about the budding and growing film industry here in Western New York and how good of a job you and your folks are doing and the fact that it's working. I mean, there are people coming. We just had someone on, on our set this week talking about the actor studios and learning, teaching things, opportunities, so on and so forth. Anyway, my point is that the industry here locally is strong. How would this affect us?
Well, it will affect us eventually, but at the moment, I think we're okay. We have several little movies that are kind of ramping up and gearing to shoot like September, October-ish. And what SAG is telling us is that they are going to start issuing waivers, so to allow some of these smaller independent movies that are not associated with the bigger studios or episodic television to proceed and to hire their SAG actors. So, this is all new territory for us, so we'll be, watching and waiting and with bated breath. But the construction of the new soundstage on Niagara and West Ferry, moving ahead at 90 miles an hour like nothing's going on. So it's good. It's good news.
Good to hear
so
that.
We'll be ready whenever we can to have this tsunami effect.
Just to get going. I know we were talking a little bit before the historic nature of this and the fact that it has been decades since SAG-AFTRA and WGA have walked the picket line at the same time.
It has. It's been, was 1960. Ronald Reagan was the president of the Screen Actors Guild back then, and it's a long, long time. And, these labor things come up periodically, but this is weird that it's, happening at the same time. The writers and the actors and the Directors Guild, all their contracts came up at the same time. The DGA did settle, but I think they're probably scratching their heads thinking to themselves, maybe we should have waited a little bit.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. This has the potential to change vastly the entire industry, regardless of however it shakes out. I am curious how you think this summer, or maybe even beyond this summer, so many of the movies that we're going to see over the next several months have been in the can for a while. So maybe Hollywood would seem normal for a little while, but eventually we'll start seeing things and notice things, right?
Yeah, I liken it to COVID because when COVID happened, there was stuff on the shelves at Netflix and HBO and all that stuff, so they kind of, but once it cycled out, it was reruns. So what I think will happen if there's a quick resolution, and when I say quick, even within a month or so, that would be wonderful and everything will look seamless. But what bothers me a little bit is I talked to an actor the other day in Los Angeles, and he was telling me, look, where this thing could go, we're hearing till maybe January, maybe even February. If that happens, it's quite disastrous for this industry at least.
What are you hearing from actors who are out there walking the picket line? I'm sure it's frustration, but it's also hope mixed in, maybe?
Yeah, there's hopeful optimism, and as always, and our hope too is that these waivers kick in and that we are able to shoot locally here, at least some of the smaller movies. What I think is happening also is, there's a real the studios have to give a little bit. It's just like they've set themselves way too, or dug themselves in way too deep, and I think there's got to be some calmer heads and maybe a little time to compress or decompress, I should say, will allow that to happen. So
now you probably know this, Tim, but I don't want to get into like the nitty-gritty details on the financial sides of these contracts. But I do want to talk about briefly, if you could, AI is a huge impact in this particular contract. What will the studios do in the future? What will they be allowed to do with likenesses? Talk about that big part of this.
Well, you hit it on the head. That's a brilliant, brilliant point to bring up. I will say that AI should worry all of us in so many different areas of life. But in the movie industry, I think it affects the writers the most because you theoretically don't need writers anymore with this AI stuff. And I have to say that it is something that may not, it's all about technology, really, when you think of it. I don't know what this, who would ever predict that we'd be streaming movies, like if you thought about this 10 years ago, you wouldn't even think that we'd be doing that now. When cable television was at its height, I think think people thought, oh, this is great, this will be here forever. But you know, we don't know what's going to happen in 5 years from now, 4 years from now. So this is where these contracts get real sticky, because with social media and technology, it's a different world now.
All right, Tim, it will be really interesting to see how all of this plays out. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us.
Thank you, Marley. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. Appreciate you having me here.
Thanks, Tim. All right, let's get another check in your forecast.